Welcome back, everyone. My name is Benjamin, and today we are going to discuss some extremely important things about Bitcoin and the upcoming cycle. I talked about this video before in past videos, and I can only advise everyone to watch this video through the end, because I will say extremely important things for cryptocurrency investors, and I think it's crucial to be informed about how Bitcoin cycles work and how to make estimations for the upcoming bull run when investing in cryptocurrencies. If you have questions, please just leave them below. I will answer every single one, and I will try to explain this model as simple as possible. We are going through 3 separate charts, and we will start with the first one right here on the Brave New Coin Liquid Index. This is a very detailed index on Bitcoin's history, and it goes back to the creation of Bitcoin in 2010. And I made this model myself. This is my own work. I just wanted to point this out, and let's start with the important things. We had 3 different cycles in the past with 3 different halvings. One in 2012, 2016, 2020, and the next one in the future is going to happen approximately at around April 2024. This leaves us 3 cycle tops: cycle top 1, cycle top 2, cycle top 3, and the 3 bottoms of every bear market. So this model works best with Elliot waves, and I counted this wave movement as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was the first cycle. And to explain the arrows in the different colors, in orange, green, and red, the red ones are of course the different bear markets which we experienced here, here, and here. And the cycle consolidation describes the time when Bitcoin finally bottomed out, but didn't experience its halving yet. Right here, Bitcoin bottom, but we didn't have the halving. This is the orange zone. Again, Bitcoin bottom, halving, and now Bitcoin bottom and halving. This and the last one, cycle bull run, describes the time after the halving, which it should be common sense for everyone. After Bitcoin has its halving, the price often goes parabolic, and the real bull run starts. And as you can see here, boom, boom, and finally here, boom. So I took the time to calculate each time frame in which we experienced right here. 371 days until the halving, 370 until the cycle top, and 408 until the Bitcoin bottom in this cycle back in 2015. This goes on in this cycle: 551, 520 and 4, 363. This was the second big cycle. I think most people got attracted to cryptocurrencies back here when it first mainstream media made articles about it, and it reached the mainstream. And in this last cycle which we experienced, we had this bottom, and then the halving, and then we had this bull run, and the very big correction. This is the longest bear market we ever experienced in the past, and finally found the bottom here in last December at around $15,000. So what's important for you? We have this bottom here, and the halving is projected to happen in April 2024, just like I said. And I think that Bitcoin will consolidate in this time. Sure, I think we will reach around 40,000 or higher prices until then. This doesn't mean that we have to trade sideways until then. That would be boring, of course. And yeah, when the halving happens next year in April, I calculated the projected time of the bull run. I just took this value, this value, this value, and divided it through 3, and this gives me an approximate time frame of 410 days. So the cycle top of the next bull run is projected to happen at around June 2025. Of course, this can happen earlier, or we could go even longer, but I expect earlier, like spring 2025, but it's really hard to say. So, and the price target, I discussed this so many times in the past. We expect at Mandelmine Capital that the next cycle top of Bitcoin will be around 120k and 180k in Bitcoin. This is the range we estimate that Bitcoin will top out in the next bull run. So if you have questions about this, just leave them in the comments. It is crucial that everybody who follows me and watches videos on this channel understands this. So to the next one. This is our Elliot Wave count. I wanted to share this with you guys also. Much of my newer followers haven't seen this model before. This is my Elliot Wave count. Here I switched the chart again. Now it's an index calculated, not the brave new coin liquid index anymore. But as a normal investor, this doesn't change anything for you. It's exactly the same. I estimate that we had this last cycle top not here, but here, because it just fits best with the Elliott wave count since the last cycle bottom. With this top, I estimate A, B, and the 5 wave bearish impulse in wave C. Then this huge wave B, which overshot the last high. I estimate that this whole movement was an expanded flat. If you don't know much about Elliott waves, I can only encourage to read more about them, because it really helps you understand market dynamics much better. So, and this wave C, this was the longest wave movement. Of course, wave C waves are the most cruel and harshest waves in such movements. We have this wave 1, 2, and this wave 3. I think somewhere here the Terra Luna crash happened, and we had this wave 4, and most people expected the bottom to happen back then. I knew that we would be breaching below this level again, because we lacked a final wave 5, and then of course FTX happened, boom, and we reached our final bottom at around 15,000. The most interesting part about this chart is here, the Fibonacci retracement based on this high and the last bear market bottom. We touched this retracement 2 or 3 times and got rejected from it, and this marked the exact bottom in Bitcoin. So it was absolutely stunning to see this play out, and since then we had this 5 wave movement, wave 1, 2, and as of now I expect that we are in a wave 3 and we will reach 35,000 in the next days and weeks, and subsequently 40,000 or even more. Of course, we can reach 50,000 in this micro wave 1, but let's see what happens. We are invested, we hold our positions, and we don't plan on selling them anytime soon. So, and I expect around August or fall this year, we will establish an macro wave 2 correction. This whole movement builds the foundation which the bull run later on will drive, and from here on I expect that we start the final bull run right here, macro wave 3, which we should reach 90,000, wave 4, and at last our price target of 140 to 150 US dollars right here. So if you don't understand something about this count, just like I said, ask questions in the comments. I will answer every single one, and just keep this in mind. This is a really important count, and I will update this of course in the future, so you guys have the most actual count here and don't get something wrong. So the last chart which we focus now is the most simple one. This is exactly the same. Cycle top was here at this one. Wave A, B, C, the retracement is the same. This is just a heavily simplified chart so that you guys can focus on the price targets. The Fibonacci extension zone makes it possible that I calculate future price targets. And like I said, we expect at Mine Capital that the bull run will top out somewhere in the summer of 2025 so now it's correct. The target zone goes from 110 to 150, and I forgot to add the other extension. It was almost the 3.0 extension here at 190. We will top out somewhere between all those levels. We will of course update everyone about this in the future. We track a multitude of different indicators and on-chain indicators, and of course we will update everyone about this in the future and how we can estimate a potential top. But keep this in mind. This target zone is extremely important. So this was the most important thing for you to know. Keep this chart in mind. This is the cycle model for which I designed myself, and this count is also very important. And for new investors, you can follow us on our own website or on TradingView if you want. It's here's the website. Sorry, wrong image. We have a site for members only, which you can sign up. It's currently free of charge. You receive free updates there. You can see our subscribers got informed before everyone about this cycle roadmap, and we post updates on Sunday on Ethereum and Bitcoin, and stocks, and Wednesday Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you can sign up if you want. I will leave the link down in the comments, and just ask a question if you have any. And see you soon, guys. Wish you all the best from Zurich, Switzerland. Goodbye.